Mario Kart World is the biggest and most ambitious entry into the series. Introducing an open world mechanic into the game and doubling the number of racers, this entry is more chaotic than my bowels after a midnight bender with Taco Bell. Mario Kart is a death grip on my life, and for me as the console seller, you thought I was going to say golf girls, didn't you? Wait. Shit. The graphics are a fantastic upgrade to the Switch 1, and the gameplay has been overhauled to a completely different degree. With how creative you can be on the tracks with these new mechanics, you can bet that the game will be anything but boring. The game features 32 main tracks with connecting routes, bringing the total count of tracks in the game to over 150, and you can be sure that you'll have a ton of variety, especially in online play. The roster size is also incredible off the bat with over 50 different characters. That's more brain cells than your teammates. And somehow, Nintendo fixed the netcode of online Mario Kart, and that's a Christmas miracle, I tell you. The straightaways actually feel engaging, but not for the reason you think with grinding and level variety, but for the sheer cluster that happens from the dredges from 6th to 20th place. With more things exploding on screen than a World War I already shelled no man's land, the pure chaos makes my ADHD-ridden brain tingle with excitement. I actually took time off of work to play this game like the sweaty nerd I am, and it was 100% worth it. Let's not forget to mention the Battle Royale mode that Nintendo added. This is actually the secret star of the show as you race from one end of the map to the other and try not to get eliminated in the end. I'm actually addicted to this game, and this is me writing the script last minute as my original plan was to do Helldivers 2. I think I have a problem. Rainbow Road on this game is pure nostalgia bait as it pays homage to every previous Rainbow Road combined into one glorious track. I cannot wait to see what these guys do with DLC in the future, if we're going to be getting a whole new content for each, but really only time will tell. Nintendo does seem to be allergic to money sometimes, like how they strangled my poor baby boy Animal Crossing in the crib. Hey, if you like the video, be sure to like and subscribe. Or don't, I'm not your boss. But like my motivation to return to work in the real world, something just isn't there. Let's start off with the big ones. This game is not worth $80. I got the bundle, and this game is worth $50, but not $80. There's no 200cc, so if you're really into that, I'm sorry, it's just not there. Maybe they'll add it in the future update, but at launch, it's not there. When doing online play for at least racing, you're forced to do the routes that are nearby the map that you join in on, unless everyone in the lobby ends up choosing the 3-lap option that's off in the middle of nowhere. And sometimes it's not even an option, so you have to pick random. Personally, I don't really mind doing the close routes, but for some of you who really want to stick with the traditional Mario Kart of doing 3 laps around in a single track, that's going to be an issue. The NPC racers do not get costumes. The only main character ones get costumes, and some of the main characters, like my boy Donkey Kong, only get 1 costume. I am huffing pure copium that the next content drop out of the game gives us more costumes for everyone when the new Donkey Kong game comes out. Another issue I have is the pure cluster of costumes and characters just jumbled together like your Gmail inbox, because I know that is more mismanaged than Star Citizen. God, I love and hate that hot mess. For better or for worse, the driving is incredibly complicated and difficult. This game's going to be one that you'll have to master to an unholy degree. But man, oh man, is this game a blast. Personally, I'm in love with the open world aspect, and driving to each track is actually pretty entertaining for me because of how the dredges are on the main pack. Like I said, I got the bundle for the Switch 2, and I recommend anyone who can even find it, and Lord willing that you can actually find one near, because we all know that's impossible. The game is worth $50, not $80. I'm not going to shout Nintendo's praises because they've done some kind of crappy things as a company recently, but really, it's par for the course for any company nowadays. This game is fun and easily the best in the series. It is just a blast to play. Just remember, if I'm going to go from 2nd to 20th from a f***ing red shell, then I'm going to crash out and I'm going to both Mario Kart and Mario Party ruin friendships. That is all.